and welcome along to Northern Farms. The barley is ready to harvest in Field 8, and it's hoped the yield will be high. Can it live up to our expectations? Let's get farming. It's actually taken a little bit longer than I expected for the barley to ripen. We've jumped forward from May to August. We've not really had much to do on the farm in those 2-3 months. The hay has all been collected up and put away. We've got a collection of hay bales now in our animal area. It's only 6 hay bales that we've got, so it's not a massive amount, but that should at least keep us going for a little while. I think I should be in a position here to be able to hook this up, so that's not going to be too much of a problem. Have had to destroy some of the barley, unfortunately, to get the header trailer into the field, but it is in there, and we're able to hook everything up. We're going to destroy a little bit more in order to actually get our tractor out. There we are. Connect all that up. Right. I think what we need to do now is just back this off a little bit, and then we can come here and just pull this forwards. Yeah, we're gonna lose some down this edge here while we just pull this out the way, and then we're gonna have to go and get the trailer in a minute as well. Let's turn this off, in fact, and then we can go this way. So that is going to be our carting tractor this year. It was last year as well, I think. So we're in a position now where we have a good amount of tractors to keep things running. Everything is moving as it should be. We are unfolding at the moment. I thought we had it unfolded then. Yes, our harvester is unfolded. So start it up. Drop it down. There we go. And into the field. Should be able to turn fairly sharply here. And away we go. We'll keep the auger in to begin with, because we have a few trees around the edge and we don't want to damage it. And then we should be able to get this emptied. And already in that small section there, we are at 8%, and look at that dark green on the map. This is definitely going to be a big harvest off here this year. We are not all the way around the field, and we are at 87%. In fact, we're back into the dark green down this end where we've got the loam. And so we're rather quickly running up the whole situation where we're going to need to empty. We're at 95%. So I've stopped there. The idea being that we can cut some space for our tractor to unload. So I'm just going to cut into here and along a bit, going until we're full, which is actually, hey, there we go. Yep. Let's turn off the header as well and get our combine into position. I really am hoping that we have the space here to unload. Auger out. Oh, that's interesting. The picture at the top left there changed when I put the auger out. I wonder if, I mean, it's not a live picture obviously because it's showing emptying, but I wonder if that would be something where you could add cameras in the future. So we need to try and back this out of here now without destroying any extra crop. Should be doable. We've got our way in here, although that is still destroying extra crop. I need to get this, the other side, down by where our eggs are. So we'll see if we can get that way. I don't think it's going to go easily, though. And we are still destroying crop as we do that. I want to get it out of here, actually. If we can maneuver things so this is well out of the way, that would be very useful. At the moment, I'm ending up with it going in places that we really don't want. Can I get that round there? Let's give that a try. Forwards and hopefully out of the gate. Yes! And we'll go park this in the animal area for now. And we'll move it around later. And you can see our 6 hay bales that I moved over there. So those are nicely put away as well. One of the nice things about where this field is and how our yard is we've got this gateway over here. I'm wondering if there's a way to get the header trailer through this gateway here in such a way that we don't destroy as much crop. When I was originally planning today's harvest, I did consider trying to come out through this gate, but you can see that the amount of width of crop that we'd lose is about the same as an entire width on the header, which with what we've got with the double gates down the other end was actually a lot less. It'd be cool actually if the double gates opened further. If they opened all the way around on this field, then we'd have no problem getting stuff in here with a much smaller loss of crop. But it's not really something we can easily do without going and editing stuff in the map itself. There is a way of doing it, because we had it on Port Farms, I think it was. There was an adjustment. So yeah, you could do it on here, I think. We just have to see how things go. Unloading in progress. We'll be back moving again in no time. And there's our trailer filled, our combine emptied, and now we can start going again and get the rest of this headland done. We'll do 2 headlands on here, but yeah, the colors are looking good. We're looking like we're getting a really good yield off here. Although, for some reason, it seems to be dropping in this bottom corner. Maybe the soil isn't quite as good down here. We're about halfway around the field again, and we're almost full. So, auger out, and we'll come and empty this with the tractor and trailer. And this trailer will take 3 full loads from this combine. So, the fact that we are already at 2/3 of the way full on this trailer, that's really good. We have previously not had this much off this field, so this is a big improvement in the yield here for the barley. Very, very happy with that. We'll turn the tractor off because that's going to sit here for a bit. But yeah, this is really good. That is an absolutely fantastic amount that we're getting off here. And in fact, I'm going to move forward a little bit so that it is the full 9,000 litres that comes off in this load. Combine is empty, auger in, and away we go again. Let's see how many more loads we can get off this field. That's already 18,000 litres of barley off here. The further we go into this field, the more you can see that big streak of loam that we have through the middle of it. Just this deep dark green where we're hitting 120 to 125% yield on here. The rest of the field we're hitting about 89-90% yield, which is not too bad, because I have a feeling that is some fairly heavy silty clay that we've got on the rest of the field. So very nice to see that we've got a decent yield across everything, including that area where it's just horrible land that we're working on. And as a result, we are getting a decent amount off here. That single cut there has taken us up to nearly 50%. We are looking at a really strong amount off the rest of here. The one thing I've forgotten is that the trailer does have a weight limit on it, so we won't be able to get another 9,000 liters in the trailer. It will end up being slightly less because the weight limit will prevent us from doing a full trailer. The next lot from the trailer, though, will require us to go and tip. And because we've got that weight limit, I'm actually going to get the combine emptied at 90%. That way we should get a full trailer here and not have to worry too much about things. So empty that out. Is that... oh, that is just in my trailer. That was not quite where I wanted it to be. So let's just back this up a bit. And if we spin around here, yeah, there we go. Get that in the front of the trailer. And our weight limit is going to sit us at about 92%. There we go. So let's go get this tipped. And then I think we've got about 3 rows left on the field to finish things off. And this is where our gateway over here gives us nice quick access into the new farmyard and allows us to tip our grain nice and quickly. We have got the potato shed here, or let's try the carrot shed here, that is a little bit more in our way this year than it was last year. Plus we've got all of our equipment around here, so it's a slightly different setup, but there we go, 25,000 liters into storage. And we're already back to nearly 30% full on the combine by the time we finished the row that we were on. So there might be another entire grain tank on this combine here. It won't be another full trailer, but it certainly looks like we're going to be at about 36,000 liters off here. That is a win. That is absolutely fantastic. Given how efficient our harvest has been today, we might actually have time to get this field baled as well. That would put us absolutely in a much better position than we were last year with all of this. We ended up harvesting stuff a lot later. We ended up sort of scrambling to get everything done. If we can get the bales done off here today and get this field cleared, that allows us to mulch early and get it prepared earlier, and sort of just turn around things quicker, which would be absolutely fantastic for us in getting more done in a shorter amount of time. Would really show that we're ready on here to expand the farm and to get more fields for us to harvest and work, and not have a time issue in doing it. It does look like we're gonna get another tank before the end of this row, though. We're at 98%. In fact, yeah, that is pretty much there. So we'll get our tractor and trailer under the auger and get this emptied. I'm very impressed with this. There's probably 1,000 liters left in this field, and so that's an extra 10,000 on what we've already tipped, and as a result, yeah, that's going to be 35,000 liters off this field. So we'll finish off the last little bit, and it's not quite 1,000 liters. It's 651 liters. And so that's going to give us 9,562 liters in total off this load. And I think that's going to be just shy of 35,000 liters overall. So with everything tipped, that's 34,594 liters overall. That is not bad at all. The value of that at the end of the year will be 23,583. So yeah, pretty good off there. Nowhere near as much as we make off the carrots, but still a decent amount of money. So we want to switch our trailer over now for our baler, get our combine out of the way, and get that field baled up, because there are still hours in the day, and if we can get 2 jobs done, why not? So come into the field here with our baler, start it up. I don't think I've got something hooked up. Yeah, there we go. Start it up, drop it down, and away we go. We'll have to move the combine again in a minute, but if we get the headland baled up first, that will work nicely. In fact, I've got an immediate bale because we had a load of hay left over. And yeah, so that's a mixed hay and straw bale. I really wish I'd used the unload bale, or the incomplete bales mod, and got that unloaded first. As I'm going around here baling, I was just wondering if there's actually a contract on field 7, and there is. That would give me a chance to work that field. We've actually got fairly good access to it here. There's a gateway, yeah, at this corner here. It's not an overly wide one, but it is a very accessible one. Wow. Okay, so we could go through here, get the header on the combine here, and this is oats. Yeah, this is oats that are ready to harvest. I think we might see if we can pick up that contract. What's this field here? Oh, this is soybeans. Yeah, these would be really good to pick up and do. In fact, it would be really good if I could get the money together and buy those 2 fields. I don't think we have the money. No, 291,000. I don't think we can even borrow enough to do that. I'll have to have a look, but yeah, that would be 2 really good fields to get right now. That would help us along a lot. The number of bales on here definitely seems to be matching the high yield we were getting on the field. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bales off the first headland, and yeah, we're getting a similar number off the second. Unfortunately, I forgot to reset the bale counter before I started this job, and so I don't know exactly how we're doing, but in general, it feels like we're doing really well. We are going to have plenty of bales to pick up off here. And in fact, we have so many straw bales in the shed. I think we could just load up the bale trailer and sell all of these and get a nice little bit of extra profit this year from the barley. We've got a few patches around the field where the pickup on our baler hasn't quite been wide enough to get everything picked up, so I don't know if that's going to affect things at the end. We're going to keep an eye out, and if we are only a little bit short of a bale, then we will go and grab all of that. Otherwise, we will probably leave it and get it mulched in. We are at 95, 98, 99. There we go, 100%. And yeah, this and 2 more rows to go, and we'll be done. This has been a very productive day on the farm. I didn't expect to get this field baled along with getting it harvested. But it seems we're going to get both done, and as a result, we're going to be nicely ahead. Going into September and our carrot harvest hitting, we're looking pretty good. I think I might pick up that harvesting contract. It's very possible that the carrots aren't going to be ready until October, and if that's the case, we might as well do another harvest and get those oats harvested as well. We have the space to store them, which is good news, and as a result, we can make a fair amount off them. Is that closed? That's closed. Right. We've just got a couple more rows to go. Nearing the end of the final row. And I don't know how much we're going to get off here. Big pile there. We're at 45. This is going to be pretty close to a bale. But it's not quite going to be there. I don't think. Oh, no, we are right on the end. Right on the end, we've got a bale out of that. I did not expect that to happen. And that means that we don't have to go running around this field picking up little bits. Because, quite frankly, there's no point. That is not going to be another entire bale off of here. I am very pleased with that, though. That is a good day's work on the farm. We have managed to harvest and bale up all of our barley. And yeah, now I'm just going to put the baler away because we have no need of it again today. We might try and take on that oak contract, as I said. That would be a really good one. I'm going to see exactly how close my carrots are to being ready to harvest. I think they might be a way off yet. So September is a good chance for us to earn a little bit of extra cash. We can load up all of the bales we've got off the field as well. So we'll get the Roland trailer out and get that going. For now, though, this is a good place to leave it for today. So all that remains is for me to say
thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.